Hi, friends.
Hi, welcome. We're going to take a look at this familiar breathing ball. We breathe in. I don't know about you, but that does make me feel a lot better. It kind of helps us to ground ourselves and just relaxes us. But I think we're going to hear a story about a squirrel that, I think could probably use a little bit of using the breathing ball. It's about this scaredy squirrel that Mrs. Nelson's going to read. And you decide, would this help him? Or we can come up with some other ways that might help scaredy squirrel.
Great. Scaredy squirrel never leaves his nut tree. He'd rather stay in a safe and familiar tree than risk venturing out into the unknown. The unknown can be a scary place for a squirrel. Look at his face. Look at how scared he looks.
I like what they showed, the unknown, which means he doesn't know what's out there.
A few things Scaredy Squirrel is afraid of: tarantulas, poison ivy, green Martians, killer bees, germs, sharks. Poor Scaredy Squirrel.
Those are just
Are you afraid of those things? I am. So he's perfectly happy to stay right where he is. Thumbs up. Until the advantages of never leaving the nut tree: a great view, plenty of nuts, a safe place, none of the things that he's afraid of. But the disadvantages of never leaving the nut tree: same old view, same old nuts, same old place, day after day. Kind of like how we're feeling at our house. Same place, same people.
Yeah.
In Scaredy Squirrel's nut tree, every day is the same. Everything is predictable. All is under control. Look at the days of the week: Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. There he is in his tree every day. Scaredy Squirrel's daily routine. Look, he wakes up, eats a nut, look at the view, eats another nut, looks at the view, eats a nut, looks at the view again. Look at, he has binoculars. And then he goes to sleep at 8 p.m. But let's just say, just for example, that something unexpected did happen. Do you see the light bulb? You can rest assured that this squirrel is prepared. Look at his, looks like a bag of stuff. Like maybe a breathing ball. Could it be a bag of tricks?
Could be. Something to help.
A few items in Scaredy Squirrel's emergency kit: a parachute, some bug spray, mask and rubber gloves, a net, a hard hat, antibacterial soap, Band-Aids, calamine lotion, and some sardines. Looks like a lot of good stuff. I have soap. What do you do in case of an emergency according to Scaredy Squirrel? You panic, you run, you get kit, you put on kit. Consult exit plan. You exit the tree if there is absolutely, definitely, truly no other option. Exit plan: top secret. Note to self: watch out for green Martians and killer bees in the sky. Exit 2. Note to self: do not land in river. If unavoidable, use sardines to distract the sharks. Exit 3, note to self. Look out for poison ivy and for tarantulas roaming the ground. And exit 4, note to self. Keep in mind that germs are everywhere. But remember, if all else fails, playing dead is always a good option, says the squirrel.
Sounds like you're ready.
With his emergency kit in hand, Scaredy Squirrel watches. Day after day he watches, until one day, Thursday at 9:37 a.m. sharp, what does he see? Bees. Do you see him in his glasses?
He sees them.
There they are. Uh-oh.
It's got his kit, though.
Think you should take some deep breaths?
I think so.
A killer bee appears. Scaredy Squirrel jumps in panic, knocking his emergency kit out of the tree. This was not part of the plan. Nope, looks like he's freaking out.
He is.
Let's see if it helps. Scaredy Squirrel jumps to catch his kit. He quickly regrets his idea. The parachute is in the kit, but something incredible happens. What is it? He starts to glide. Scaredy Squirrel is no ordinary squirrel. He's a flying squirrel. Well, that's lucky.
That's lucky.
Scaredy Squirrel forgets all about killer bees, not to mention the tarantulas, poison ivy, green Martians, germs, and sharks. He feels overjoyed, adventurous, carefree, alive, until he lands in a bush. Look, he got himself a 5.7. That was pretty good. And plays dead. 30 minutes later, an hour later, 2 hours later. Finally, Scaredy Squirrel realizes that nothing horrible is happening in the unknown today. So he returns to his nut tree. All this excitement has inspired Scaredy Squirrel to make drastic changes to his life. Well, Mrs. Witham, was it scary in this unknown place that he didn't know about?
It really wasn't.
He's okay. He survived.
Yeah.
He did.
He is okay.
Maybe he didn't need to freak out.
No, but it was that unknown. He wasn't sure. He didn't know. And he was scared to venture out into that.
Scaredy Squirrel's new and improved daily routine. Now he's going to wake up, eat a nut, look at the view, jump into the unknown at 9:37 a.m. He'll play dead for a little bit, return home, eat a nut, look at the view, eat a nut, look at the view, and go to sleep. But he is going to the unknown, isn't he?
He did. He added that to the
He's
schedule.
not afraid.
No.
P.S. As for the emergency kit, Scaredy Squirrel is in no hurry to pick it up just yet. Do you see where it is, everybody? Right next to the poison ivy. That's a very smart squirrel. Don't touch it.
Yeah.
The end. Isn't that a great book?
So Scaredy Squirrel, should he have used maybe the breathing ball at first? He probably could have, to decide whether he needed to, be afraid of going into the unknown. He didn't know. That's why it's the unknown. But if he looks at it, he accidentally got out there. But he learned real fast. Hey,
It was okay.
it was okay. So there's times when we can learn to relax ourselves. So when we think about ways that we relax, it's like, sometimes, we feel, our fists get clenched, we clench our teeth, we, sometimes feel warm, and uncomfortable and just not happy, but breathing.
Oh, excellent.
Other ways. What are some other ways? Just taking your own break. Doing some breathing.
Or doing the hands.
Yeah, the
Bring
hook
them
up.
up. Deep breath,
And
friends.
close your eyes. Yeah.
Take a deep breath and let it out. That's another thing if you're feeling stressed or, upset and just need some time to think. You don't always need a bush to play dead in.
No,
But
no. And you don't have to have that kit. You can have a kit of these kinds of things if you want. You can also, just any kind of
Stress
squishy
ball?
ball, a stress ball, take a walk even. Sometimes even just talking to a friend or, mom, dad, somebody, just kind of talking. So
And
there's
we'll be
lots of
calling.
ways. You have to find, what works best for you.
Right. And you know what, friends? We're going to be calling and checking in with you and your families. So if you have something to share, you can always share
Yeah,
it with
you
us.
share
If you're
with
worried
us.
about something, if you want to know something, you can always ask us. It
Yep.
is okay.
We'll be there for you.
Yeah. So take a deep breath and
Have a great rest of your day,
all right.
night, whatever, and we'll see you next time.
All right.
Bye.
Bye, friends.
Miss you.